What's up, people out there in the backyard wrestling world? There's a person, there's a wrestler, backyard wrestler that I've been thinking about, wrestling. His name is Kid Rick, and he's in TWF, I think. But he calls himself Mr. Fighting. I don't think so. I call myself the Future. I'm the Canadian Standard, Cage. And no one in backyard wrestling can compare with me. I'm the best pure athlete that stepped foot in the backyard. Not Kid Rick, not TWF. I don't think so. See, Kid Rick, you call yourself all these nicknames, but it doesn't really matter because I live by one motto, and that's being the Canadian Standard, the best pure athlete in backyard wrestling history. You see, Kid Rick, I wrote you on Twitter, but you seem to like deduct the challenge. So let me remind you who I am. I am the Canadian Standard. I am the best pure athlete in backyard wrestling, and I am the future of pro wrestling. Get it? Got it? Good. This is your warning. Believe that.
For years, ladies and gentlemen, all it's been is Cage versus AK. Cage versus Bulldozer. Cage versus Paul Wall. Cage versus insert KBW legend's name here. And as a matter of fact, I know you people have been tired of it. I know you people are sick and tired of seeing the same damn thing over and over and over again. We get a DDT, we get a difference maker, we get a power bomb, and we get a headshot. That's all we got. Cage, I called you out on your manhood. I made you make the decision. I gave you the gauntlet, and you laid it down, son. So here's the deal. Mr. O made it official yesterday that Big Tom Mike will face Cage for the World Heavyweight Championship this Wednesday live on the KBW YouTube channel. You won't want to miss it. So Cage, I don't know what you're doing to prep. I don't know what you do. Half the time nobody can get a hold of you. Half the time I don't think you care about KBW. That's why Big Tom Mike needs this world title. That's why Big Tom Mike is the greatest sports entertainer to ever enter an arena. That's why Big Tom Mike stands by and talks his trash to carry KBW. That's why Big Tom Mike is the man in KBW. Regardless if you want to admit it or not, Big Tom Mike is the total package. I can walk the walk, talk the talk, and good God Almighty, I can squawk that squawk. I can drop an elbow, throw a suplex, lock in the BTA, break your ankle, take your title, and talk trash while I do it. So Cage and anybody else out there that's listening, I just want to let you know that this Wednesday, when our match takes place, it's not going to be a simple 1, 2, 3. It's not even going to be a regular match. It's no holds barred, extreme rules, street fight, no DQ, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a fight because Big Tom Mike is spoiling for a fight, and I want to finish this the way it's got to be finished. I want Big Tom Mike to go in that ring the underdog just like he did it Best in the Yard. I want him to walk in that ring to a crowd of boos on that internet. I want Big Tom Mike to step in that ring with his hand held high and leave with his hand held high. I want Big Tom Mike to drop an elbow, throw a suplex, lock in that BTA, break your ankle, and talk trash while I do it. So Cage, I'm going to warn you one more last time. I'm going to give you one more last chance before we say we're through. I know you're tired of hearing me talk, baby, but I'm going to keep running that mouth. So Cage, I'm spoiling for a fight, and I don't know if you are, but just to remind you, it's not going to matter what day it is, what time, or what's on the line, whether it's a Renegade, Paul Wall, AK, I'm going to deliver, and it will be, wait for it, Big Time, baby!
I just said daily. And this is the prologue of that finale. Let me see where they gonna be buried or that. This is gonna be the home of KBW. They will rest in peace. They will saying RIP to them. There will be no surviving people around in KBW. They all gone. That career is gonna disappear. Cage, AK, Bulldozer, K-Man, D-Man, whoever the hell on this brand. Rest in peace to you. TWL is taking over. Oh, yeah.
Cage here, and earlier today, the Bad Reed had some stuff to say about me. So let's listen in and hear what he had to say.
Let's get to the chase. I want your spot. I want to be that top dog. I want to be the best guy in backyard wrestling. Because I know I'm more talented than you. I know I'm better looking than you. And I know I'm damn sure more loyal than you. Because I'm here each and every week to wrestle. Because everyone knows that you're nothing more than a fraud, and more importantly, a bitch. Look here, Cage. Look here. I'm gonna say it as simple as this. I'm not asking for you to pass the torch to me. I'm not asking for you to give me your spot. Bitch, I'm taking you.
So let me break this down for you. I know a lot of people don't know who the Bad Reed is, but he was a guy that was inspired by KBW, that he created his own program called BYW. And they've been on for about a year now. And they got a little popular, but he got a little cocky. And I don't like it. And then especially when he made a video titled, "The Bad Reed Cage, I Want Your Spot." He just crossed the line. See, he wants to talk about me. Well, let me tell you something, Bad Reed. You want to talk about I'm not talented enough. You want to talk about how I'm not loyal or that I'm not as better looking. Then you want to call me names, call me a fraud, and curse me out. Well, let me let you in on some secrets, son. I'll let you in on them right now. See, when it comes to talent, I'll outshine you every day. When it comes to looks, in wrestling, it doesn't even matter. And when it comes to loyalty, let me tell you a little bit of something about loyalty. When no one believed in KBW, when it was nothing, when I was putting my blood, sweat, and tears into it, when no one believed in it, I did. That's loyalty. For 4 years, working my butt off to get to where we are today. Huh? Where am I a fraud at? That's your opinion. Huh? How am I a fraud? Let me give you some facts. Fact number 1, I started KBW. Fact number 2, KBW has over 40,000 subscribers. Something that BYW could never even dream of. So many of our videos have over 100,000 views that you and BYW couldn't even imagine to get to that point. And you never will. Sorry to tell you, but you never will, because you don't have the wrestling mind that I have. You don't have the speaking ability that I do. And you cannot perform like I can. I'm not saying I built this company from the ground up. I put the plan in the actions, got the roster members, and believed in it. And these people made it happen. The only way you could ever take my spot is if you didn't even acknowledge that I was the best. See, if I was in your position, I wouldn't have made a video asking to take someone else's spot. You know what I would have done? I would have said, I'm the best. Screw him. I'm going to continue to be the best. But no, since you acknowledge that I'm better than you, since you acknowledge that I'm the top dog, you can never be the top dog. You can't create the stories that I can and do the things that I've done. I don't need to name my accomplishments because this is my company and we all know wrestling's entertainment. All I'm talking about is at the end of the day, if I never won a match, if I've never won a title, if I've never done any of that, I go out there and I perform and I prove it. And I let the crowds and the fans go and tell other people about what Cage has done. I don't go and boast about it myself. And the fact that you acknowledge this means you'll never be in my spot. But I don't like talking. I'm done with talking. You can talk about wanting to take the torch, but unless you can get to that point, unless you can get those subscribers and get those views, you will never, ever take any torch. But I'm done with talking. I like to do it. See, I'm in Mobile, Alabama. You're in Atlanta, Georgia. I'll bring the other champions of KBW. The Bama Kid and Hazard. I can't bring Pac-Man because he's still injured. I'll get them. KBW will invade BYW. I'll take a little drive, and then me and you will settle this in the ring. And I'll do two things. It's not about the win or the loss. It's about outperforming you and then knocking some sense and respect into your immature little mind and beat your face in. I'll see you this month, Bad Reed.
Listen here, Cage. You see, you think you got the fans behind you. You think you're the big guy. You think you're big and tough, right? You're gonna beat some respect out of me, right? I can't wait until this Sunday so I can get my hands around your throat and just rip your neck from your head. Because when I hit you with this, you might not be breathing anymore because I'm gonna put you 6 feet under. And oh, to your little marks, your little friends, your little fans, keep bringing the hate, baby. Keep on bringing the hate because I'm going to keep on embracing it. Because there's nothing you can do when I knock Cage down. And then you're going to have no one else to rely on. You're going to be looking around, oh my gosh, who's going to be the hero? Who do we rely on? Come on, Barry. Please, Barry. Please, Barry. Please, Barry. And I'm just going to sit here and tell all of you, I told you I was going to do it. Suck my... Kiss my ass. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say, bend over, I'm going to pull my ass out, and I'm going to say, kiss my ass. Because I am better than everybody on YouTube. I am the best backyard wrestler. Everyone says they're the best backyard wrestler, but I prove it each and every time I step into that ring. And this Sunday, you will see why I'm better than Cage, why I'm better than the best, why I'm better than Mr. Better Than You, and I'm better than the Assassin, I'm better than Bama Kid, I'm better than Jason Walker, I'm better than any man you can throw at me because I am. So this Sunday at Risk It All, you bringing up your champions. Everyone from KBW will be defending their title, right? You got BW's new member Powerline going one-on-one with Bama Kid for the Hardcore Championship. You got Hazard defending his Native American world title against the Black Crow from BEW, former 2-time television champion. And then you got your 3-time BEW world champion going one-on-one with Mr. Better Than You and all his marks, Cage. I'm going to walk out the winner, and there's no stopping me because the whole world will be on my shoulders. You'll all be in my hands.